Nifty analysis. Okay, so let us look at the Nifty's performance today. Nifty made a huge gain today of 1.15%. That too after a very long time, and this was mainly due to the GDP announcement, which was supposed to be announced at 5 p.m. and we got the results. Like, the market was expecting 7% GDP, but the results are of 7.7%, which is a very positive sign for the Indian economy. And like, if we move on to the shares part, today 34 shares advanced and only 16 declined. So a 2:1 ratio was maintained today, that too in the positive sign. And today's high gainers were Adani Port. It gained 5.1% with 111 lakhs. And HDFC Bank was second in play with 4.65% gain and 99 lakhs as volume. Now, if we move forward, today we saw a huge bump in volumes in counters such as ONGC, which saw a volume of 2.38 lakhs. Similarly, we saw volume at IOC. So, if you are an intraday trader or a swing trader, I would suggest you to go to these stocks which had huge volumes and look at the levels, whether there are buying opportunities or selling opportunities as per your technical analysis. And more or less everything was positive today. Certain sectors, like I can see Tata, like Sun Pharmacy, falling by 2.47%, that too with a considerable amount of volume, so do check that as well. And Tata Motors, yeah, again it's a down story with 1.99% fall and 287 lakhs volume. So go through these shares if you are a day trader or swing trader. So now let's move forward to the option chain data. Okay, so in the option chain, let us look at the money strikes first. So since Nifty made a huge movement of 1.15% today in the positive direction, we'll mark the strikes for at the money. Now 10,700 and 10,750 are at the money strikes for 28th June Nifty expiry. Okay, now let's look at the call side first here. So we'll start off with the strikes closest to the at the money. So let's look at, let me just change the color first. Okay, so let's look at 10,800. So at 10,800 we saw a huge open interest of 16 lakhs, and change in open interest today is 2,47,000. So this is a huge amount. Then we go to the 10,900 strike. At 10,900, another huge open interest of 14 lakhs. Here open interest added or change in open interest was 3,35,000. So this is an important level. Then we move forward to 11,000 level. At 11,000 there was a mere open interest of 3 lakhs, which is not very significant, but there was a change in open interest of 79,000. So by judging the call side of the out of the money call options, we can see a huge support at 10,900 and 10,800. Now let's look at the money call options, which are these in the yellow section. So a huge amount of volume was at the 10,700 strike with 19 lakhs, and change in open interest here is 4,46,000. So this signifies that 10,700 will act as a very good support for the Nifty 50. And then if we go down towards the 10,600 calls, here the open interest is 14 lakhs and change in open interest is 1,76,000. So this is also suggesting that we have a support of a pretty decent amount at 10,600. So these are Nifty support zones, 10,600 to 10,700, and the resistance zones By far the strongest one is 10,800 and then 10,900 for the 28th June expiry. So now let's quickly move on to the put section. Now if you look at the out of the money put options, we look at the open interest first. So for the 10,600 strike, there is an open interest of 30 lakhs. Now this is a significant open interest, so we'll mark this. And then change in open interest was huge today, almost a lakh of change in open interest, but the figure is 9,60,000. So this signifies a huge support for Nifty at 10,600 levels, because like most of the investors are writing their puts at 10,600. By writing the puts, I mean people are expecting that the index will not fall below 10,600 level. So moving forward, we look at 10,500 now. At 10,500, there is a open interest of 2,42,000, and change in open interest, again a huge one, of 5 lakhs. So this also signifies that this will also play a huge support for Nifty downwards at this zone. And then we move on to 10,400. Now this had a support of 2,50,000. The open interest was 25 lakhs and change in open interest was 7,67,000. Now, one confusing part about this option data is we see open interest in open interest are available, or strong open interest are available on both the ends of call and put. The reason is because today, after market hours, the GDP was supposed to be announced. Now, once the GDP is announced, all these figures will change from tomorrow. But before the GDP or the big event happens, usually you have open interest in both the sides. So don't get confused. So let's quickly mark the heroes for today. So today the hero for the trade, which color do I mark it in? Okay, so let me choose deep blue. Okay. So as per my conjecture, I believe that the important role for Nifty as for the first June trading session would be on the, if we consider on the put side, I would mark at the 10,600 zone. Now this zone would play a very important role. I don't presume that 10,600 would be broken by Nifty on the first June trade. And on the support side, on the resistance side, we can see a huge amount of option at 10,800. But to be a bit optimistic, I'll just consider the 10,900 zone because of the good GDP data. So these are the two heroes. For the call side or the resistance side, 10,900 will play a role, and for the put side or the bearish side, 10,600. So this entire zone would be our trading range for 1st June. It will stay within this zone itself. Okay, so in the technical charts, let us draw the zones we saw from the option chain. So we are following a 30 minutes chart. So let us draw the higher resistance zone first, which I presume to be at 10,900. But to be a bit optimistic, since this is a huge resistance zone which is at 10,093, we'll draw a zone here. And for the selling side, we will draw a range at 10,600 or 10,609. Yeah, this one. So since our option data suggested that the highest resistance or the open interest was at 10,900, the 10,900 becomes the resistance zone and 10,600 becomes the support zone, since this had the highest put option writing or put writers here. So Let me draw a few more reasons why I feel that these are prominent zones. Now, okay, so this is an important resistance zone, sorry, support zone. Similarly, this zone is a support zone, and moving forward as resistance zones, so these would be the resistance zones. But at times what happens is small sections or small pockets might also act as resistance zones. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you like the content, and please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.